Alright guys, thanks for coming back, if you have. If not, welcome if it's your first video. Let's get into some fishing. As you can see, I've done a little bit of fishing off screen and made some cash. We need to make some levels though. We're going nowhere there. Now, I've actually just fished this area fairly hard, so what we might do is go down this way. And get some flounder from down the Gulf. We might get another chest or two from this as well, from visiting new areas. So what we can actually do is drop our net and catch some fish on our way down there. We might be able to catch some cobias or some striped bass. Hopefully we can make enough money to be able to buy a bigger boat. Although we more need levels at the moment. We need to get some levels to be able to unlock better boats. I'm going to leave this puttering away and we'll come back when we're down to the next area. Or if I run into any issues in the meantime. Well, we made it down here. There was nothing in that channel where I dragged the net, which is a little disappointing. Now we've got nothing in our storage as we hit this area, but then again, now we have nothing in our storage as we hit this area. So let's drop our net again, that we're in the summer flounder area. We'll see if we can fill our quota. Once we fill our storage, we might go back and upgrade our quota so that we can catch more fish per day. per 8 hours. We might also have a look into seeing which shellfish are selling for a good price at the Pier 73. Although another way that we could make some money is by using the orders, which is up here, and the little walkie-talkie. You can go through find a contract. So here they want cobias and blue crabs. I've currently sold all my blue crab nets, so we can't do that one. Let's have a look for another one. Sailfish, I can't catch them. Sea bass and cobia. Yeah, we might be able to do that. And that gives us a nice little bit of experience. While I started the engine again, we've got to open the map. So, where are the sea bass? I don't think we're going to be able to make it there. We'll try. Where are the cobias? Oh, we're in the middle of cobias. Looks like we've already caught some by the look of it. Maybe there are bottom swimming fish too. We shall see. Let's pull our nets up and see what we've got. Some more summer flounders. I'm just going to quickly, what do we need to catch sea bass? Right, so on the fishing pole with shrimp, squid or fish. Make sure we didn't put that on an island. Hopefully we can catch a few sea bass down there. think we can catch cobia in the net. No gill nets. Oh well, at least we'll get cobia and sea bass in this area, hopefully. So once we get around this corner, we'll be able to start pole fishing for our contracts, sorry. I want to make it to that red beacon, so that I'm in the middle of both areas, sort of. Glad I didn't try and go too much further. I've already used a quarter of my fuel. And we don't want to run out of fuel. That should just about do us. We'll just turn that map marker off. Now we can do some fishing. Now we've only got a basic rod, so I don't know how good we're going to do. We need to repair that line. Buy better line yet? No. Need to get better levels. Let's get some more bait. see what we can catch. If we can catch anything. Well, I'll be back when I've caught a few fish. Hopefully we can start filling these order. Well now, I made a few discoveries while I was off on the fishing trip, trying to catch some sea bass and cobia. I can't catch sea bass. I need level 3 gear, and to get level 3 gear I either need to level up quickly or spend gold to be able to get it. And I don't have enough gold. So we're going to get rid of the contract for sea bass, because we can't catch them. To do that, we go into the map, you hit the plus, no, you hit the wrong button, you hit the home, and you go to career. And then in there you get contracts, go open, and cancel contract. Now I did actually get a chest while we were on our way down this area, so we'll claim that quickly while we're here. What did we get? A bit of cash and a gold. Let's just get rid of these because we don't need them on there anymore. And we'll pull up some of Flanders. Sometimes this happens. You just gotta. Okay, what's going on? Why isn't it working? There we go. I think it was because I had my net out when I started moving, so it didn't know what to do. I mean, the game is still in early stages. It may have been out for a few, well, 7-8 months now, but it's still being developed. They're still working on it. If you find a problem that you're having issues with, contact the devs, send a bug report, otherwise they can't fix it. If they don't know what the issue is, they can't fix it. Anytime I've had an issue, I've messaged the devs and gotten a response. Sometimes it takes a week, but they get to you, they let you know what's going on. Because if we're not happy, they're not happy, because we're not playing the game and spending money on it, and they're not getting anything out of it. And although I said last episode that I don't like spending money on games, I've spent money on this one before. Before I restarted, I'd spent probably a good $30 on it. I bought coins multiple times, bought fishing bucks, I bought a few boats as well, just to be able to try them out. The only problem is that if your game does stuff up, or you change phone at the moment, they don't have a system to transfer the game with it yet. I think they're still working on cloud saves so that you can recover your game on different devices. It'd be good if you could sign your game into multiple devices, then you could have 2 or 3 boats running at once. At the moment there's no way to do that. I think that's what the captains were meant to be, but that hasn't happened yet as far as I know. But then again, I'm not a high enough level to find out. I mean, I could have had a play around with it all before resetting my game, but I figured I'd learn as I go and try and help you. And I'd just like to thank everybody. We've finally hit 30 subscribers. I'm surprised as everybody else that I've got this many. I think I'm driving the wrong way. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I think I'm going into a bay. And this is why we use GPS markers to know where we're going. Otherwise I would have ended up in a dead end. I'm going way off course. Well, I'll be back when we get back to the dock. Alright, we're back at the dock. Let's unload this summer flounder and the one cobia that I caught. Although cobias are selling for more at the moment. $30 for one fish. Alright, so let's refuel that boat. Now, can we carry any... Yeah. Bugger. I was hoping we could carry 2. But while I was on my way back, I looked at the map and we've got a new chest available, so we'll go collect that. Might get an extra chest for discovering another region too. Let's just put a marker on where the chest is. And another one to know where we need to turn to get around the point. Because we don't want to be running into land. Well, there's another lighthouse out there to the right, I think. That'll give us another chest. Basically, if you just putter around and do your own thing, you'll find a fair few areas. Obviously, the bigger the boat and the more fuel you can hold, the more areas you can discover at once. But the bigger the boat, the more your fuel costs. I think we will go over and discover that lighthouse too. It's not too far away, we should be able to make it there. Oh, and if you're going to spend money on the game, don't be fooled into buying the super fast 300 knots an hour boat, because it lies. It only does 82. I mean, it's fun, but it still only does 82 knots, not 300. It's good for collecting chests, though. There's another boat to steer clear of, but I can't think of what it's called at the moment. Mainly stick clear of it because it can't turn. It'll go from no turning to all of a sudden turning around on itself and you can't go anywhere. Let's go get this lighthouse. I'm sure you'll notice that I use a lot of GPS markers. That's because it's easier to know where you're going. You don't have to check the map as often. Ooh, I wish this boat was faster. But then it wouldn't be the starting boat. go. Let's turn back towards base and dock, port, whatever you want to call it. Right, technically that was turning to starboard, but turning starboard to head for port. That's right, I was going to expand my quota. Let's see, are we near a fish zone? Not quite. So we'll put a marker for when we're in the zone. And another one down there. Deploy our nets and slow the boat right down again. Once we make it back to dock, I'll expand our quota and then I might leave it there for the day. I'll do a bit more fishing offline to try and get our levels up a bit higher. And hopefully we can purchase a new boat tomorrow. might even work our way towards CJ's fishing area, or CJ's dive shop for the next episode. Pull our nets and hurry into the dock, because this is taking way too long and the video will end up 5 times longer than everything else. I think we're already twice the other 2 videos. Get back to the dock, expand our fish quota, and then I'm going to leave it there for the day. Alright, so fishies, to upgrade our fish quota. Catch more fish each day. And we'll go and claim our chests. I think we've only got one. Another 5 gold. Now that makes it so that we could buy CJs now if we wanted. Do we buy CJs or do we wait? We might wait for now, and what we'll do is we'll go back into the map because I wasn't thinking, and if we click on the dock and then click info, we can find out what fish they're buying at the moment and how much they're paying for them. So oysters are probably a good bet for making a bit of money, same with summer flounders and monkfish. What do we need to catch monkfish? Long line, we can't long line yet, because there's no way we're catching that on a fishing rod. I'll catch some fish and make some money, and I'll see you tomorrow.